All right, Coach, well, a 7-3 loss on Wednesday. Let's start first with your overall takeaways and your thoughts from the game.
I mean, obviously, we just weren't good enough. We haven't been good at home the last 4 games, and it's a big-time disappointment, especially for our fans here. We need to play a lot better in front of them. We always pride ourselves in the last few years of Boise being a real tough place to come in and play, and unfortunately, we just haven't made it tough on the visiting teams.
Seems like the last couple of losses, it seems like you guys have really kind of been beating yourselves up in terms of, not to take anything away from the other opponent, but it seems like a lot of the issues that you guys are having are self-inflicted.
Absolutely, and we definitely got to clean those up. We've been talking the last few days. If we get first touch on our retrievals, especially with no pressure, we shouldn't be extending the other team's zone possession. So we really need to clean up our exits from our zone, and we were a very good hockey team when we want to be. So we just have to get back to our identity.
When you look at the score, a lot of it happened in the third period, right? You trailed 1-0 after the first. A.J. White scores a minute left in the second to pull it to a 3-2 game. So you go into the final period only down by 1, and it seemed like everything maybe was going to turn the right way for you guys going into that third period. What was the message heading into the final frame?
Just honestly keep going. I think if that second period would have been another 5 minutes, we would have tied the game up. So I liked what we did in the last half of the second. I thought we were going to be able to carry all that momentum into the third and ultimately get the comeback. But, we came out, we gave up 2 goals in the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes, really put ourselves even farther behind the 8 ball. So it wasn't great the way we came out, but we'll look to rectify it here tonight.
It seemed like your guys' second period of that game was your best period in the game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we got on the body, we got heavy on the forecheck, we possessed the puck in the O-zone. We did all the things that we wanted to do, and unfortunately we gave up a shorthanded goal and then, put ourselves down 3-1, but I like the battle and the compete in the second period.
Let's look at the lineup here tonight. We'll see a change in terms of the defensive position. Steelhead's debut tonight for Chandler Romeo, and just watching him a couple of minutes ago during morning skate, him and Reese Harsh, they're almost like very similar. They're both very tall. Obviously, Chandler's 6'6". Different shot, though. Just talked with Harshy and told him the same thing, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, well, we're roommates, too." So it's got to be something in the water in the apartment that they're living at. But you guys acquired him in a trade last week from the Bloomington Bison. What can you tell us about Chandler Romeo?
I'm excited to get him in. Like you said, he's 6'6". He's got a really long stick. He moves well for a big guy. He's got good puck skill. And he plays physical, too. So we need to add that dimension to our game. I think we're the biggest, heaviest team in the league, and unfortunately we're not playing that way. So hopefully he can kind of spark that.
Then in terms of the goaltending position, Thomas Scholl will start tonight. It'll be his first start in Boise since the 1920 season. Played 1 game earlier this year against Tahoe, and he looked pretty darn good.
Yeah, we're excited to have Scholl going here at home. I know he's excited to play in front of the fans here in Boise again, and the boys are excited. We have 3 good goalies, and they're ready to play no matter who's in that.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Best luck and have some fun tonight.
Thanks for having me, Cam.